What's going on, everybody? This is Austin Carter here with Origins Joy Athletics, and today it's episode 13 of the OSA Journey of Being an Athlete again. This is actually week 12 of my training. This is the end. This is it. And then I'm going to go into my max out, show the progress that I made, maybe even regress a little bit. I'm pretty sure in all categories I've pretty much progressed. I think there's some areas that I can improve, especially with my training. I will go into that more into the video. Last thing, just go check out my boy Terrell Horton on Instagram. Is @_ono setgo exclamation point. Go check him out. He uses instrumental music for my content. Does amazing work. Let's get right into the video.
Alright, so this was deload week. Just hopped in with the bench press. Used 115 here for 5x5. This is going to be supersetted with those band pull aparts, which is going to be also that, 5 rounds, 10 reps. Just going light here. Got into my first accessory, so this is dumbbell neutral grip incline press. This was 3x8. Use the 50s here. Definitely gonna have to get some bigger dumbbells. Those 50s are starting to get pretty easy. This can be supersetted with the bent over dumbbell row. And this was just 3x8 as well. Next was a lateral dumbbell lateral raise, which was 3x8. Use 25s here. And this can be supersetted with the banded scarecrows. Working on that rotator cuff. 3x8 as well. Finish the accessories, just barbell curl, 3 rounds of 12 reps. Then just for core, did some stir the pots. This was 3x20, 10 each direction, rotating like I'm stirring a pot, and then 10 the other way. So then I got some sprints in before work. Did some A skips here, just trying to get a little rhythm. Down and back. When I'm doing this, I'm just really trying to focus on technique, get the knee drive, arm swing, make sure everything's clicking, everything feels okay before I get into more of the higher movements, faster movements, sorry. Then went into the straight leg bound, reset for a sec, didn't like the way I was going. Straight leg, stay on those toes, bounds. And then come back. Like to see my leg a little more straight here. Tightness in the hamstrings. Got my first sprint, down and back. Having to break down, transition back into a sprint going back. Got 4 total sprints in, 2 each leg for my start. And they're just going to be the same thing, driving down and back. So before I went into my main lift, I went into some dynamic or some mobility with the hips. So just holding a pigeon stretch here for 10 seconds. This is going to be 3 rounds of each side, using the hips to flip and rotate. Just want to warm the hips up. Every once in a while, get some tightness there, and so just some good mobility before getting into my strength work. Second mobility, I went into some hip over, so I'm making an L shape with my body. So chest up, back straight, legs straight out. Going with the right leg right now, going over. I'm tapping. I don't want to bounce. I'm going to control it. Going over, really using that hip to get my foot over the kettlebell and back. That was 10 reps on that side. I switch over to the left and do another 10 reps. From a main lift, it's front squat. It's just going to be that 5x5, 50%. Again, this is This is something that is real useful when it comes for a deload week. You know, just gives your body a little bit of a time to relax and kind of recoup in a sense. And that was supersetted with the single leg glute bridge, which was 5 by 5 each side. This is going to be that dumbbell reverse lunge using 50s here. It's going to be 3 by 8 each leg. No, sorry, 3 by 6 each leg because it's elevated. So I'm trying to get a little lower. Then I went into a kettlebell swing. I'm using a dumbbell. I don't have a big enough kettlebell here. This is going to be that 3 by 10. I'm going to have to get bigger dumbbells again because I would like to probably be using 60s or 70s on this exercise. Then went into the single leg hamstring curl. This is 3 rounds, 8 each leg. To finish day 2, I went into some core, just the dead bug exercise where I'm swinging, trying to use an isometric with that core where I'm stabilizing and then swinging with the arms. Went into a close grip bench press, which is going to be that 5 by 5 at 50%. And then this is going to be supersetted with the ITY. So I'm just making an I, a T, and a Y, or I go I, Y, and T's, which is going to be 3 by 3. So I'm doing 3 rounds, or three reps of each exercise there. And that was the 5 rounds. Then I went into a lat pull down. I used 125 here. This is going to be 3 rounds of 8. I have to control it because that weight wants to pull me back up. This is going to be supersetted with the Z press. So I'm making a Z with my arms and the dumbbells. And this is going to be 3 by 8 using 40s here. Then I went in to dump the buckets, you know, just acting like there's water in those dumbbells, and I'm dumping it over my head. That's going to be 3 by 8. I use the 20s here, but at this point, using my shoulders are on fire. Then I just went into a tricep extension, starting at that 90-degree angle, press to 180. This is actually 3 rounds by 12 reps. I did 60 pounds here. I think I'm gonna have to adjust my cable and get it to where I'm the rope comes up a little higher. Then I did some hip lifts. This is 20 each side, trying to tap, not bounce. And this was 3 rounds of 20 each side. I was watching my parents' dog over the weekend, so he made the cut this week. He's a good boy, just sits there and joins in on the workout. For day 4, just did some hex bar deadlift at that 5 by 5, 50%. That was 185, and this is going to be supersetted with those front and backward monster walks, which is also going to be 5 by 5 each direction. So 5 forward, 5 backwards, and then 5 forward, 5 backwards with the opposite leg. Then I went into some dumbbell step-ups. This is 3 by 8 each leg. I'm tapping. I've got it going a little faster. It wasn't going that fast. These are the 50s. I'm tapping, getting that knee drive. This is going to be supersetted with the ISO step down. So I'm going into a quarter squat. I'm holding it for 3 rounds, 12 reps. I'm just tapping back up. Your knee will be on fire at this point, and that's what we want. We want to strengthen those tendons with those isometrics. Then I went into a good morning with the bands. This is 3 rounds, 12 reps. Just working on the lower back here and the hamstrings. Again, I'm not going that fast. I sped it up just for the purpose of the video. This is going to be supersetted with a glute bridge with the dumbbell bench. You know, driving, put the weight on my hips, driving, activating the glutes here. Then I finished with some Supermans, just wanted to work on the lower back. And this was 3 rounds of 20 reps. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I appreciate the support. I'm excited to get the max out video out next week. See where I grew, areas that I didn't grow as much as I'd like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.